He said practice today got a little chippy.
Practice has gotten chippy a little bit over the last couple of weeks. Not necessarily just today. And I think that's part of the sense of urgency. And I think that we're put in a lot of situations that we compete. And we compete against each other, and we compete against each other at a high level. And so when you get professional athletes that are out there, going 100%, oftentimes it gets that way, especially when it's the same people over and over and over. When you play a different team each week, you're not getting that renewed rivalry, if you will, as the people that you're going against hundreds of times over the course of the year.
A chippy practice, what does that look and sound like?
You're going to get people, talking back and forth a little bit more than normal, probably. There might be a few more, shots or physical things that don't always occur. I don't know. It comes down to that. It comes down to that sense of urgency and where people are at in that.
Are you seeing that chippiness? He says it's going on a couple of weeks. Are you seeing that in the games, or do you need to see that? Or more of it?
See, I think chippiness is a little bit different. Like in practice, it's because of that. It's because it's the people that you've been going against. So it's almost like a little brother, big brother thing. It's you're fighting because you're always seeing each other do the same thing. Where during the game, I think edginess is a better term. And I think that people bring it. I don't, it's hard to sit back and look pregame and say, oh, I don't think that guy's got it today. Everybody's got it, and they're coming out and doing their best. We're not all doing everything at this right, not doing everything right at the same time, I guess.
You've had other backs against the wall scenarios since you've been here. Does this one feel any different?
I think being in a backs against your wall scenario is it's a pretty common thing. Even in years that we've done really well, there have been times that we've been in that situation, and I think that our team was specifically built to be in that situation, not to put ourselves in that situation, but to exist in that situation and hopefully thrive in that situation. We talk about bringing in the right kind of guys and having strong leadership in the locker room and having good people, because then when you face adversity and you get in a situation like this, you're not easily going to just go away. You're going to step up and face that challenge, and I think our team does that.
Michael Bennett spoke up after that game. It must have been made up, hey, this guy just showed up and he's talking. As veteran guys, you've been here for a long time. So you guys have spoken up before him, or does it really matter who speaks up as long as someone spoke up?
I think there are a lot of different ways to approach situations that occur. And I think that he felt it necessary to approach it that way. Personally, that's not how I approach things. If I need to talk about something with my group, we'll sit down and talk about it. And we've done that several times, and we often do that. So I think everybody just needs to get that piece out. He's a veteran guy, certainly has respect for the way that he makes plays and things like that. So, I think he provided some insight for some of the guys on the team.
Is the burden of outside expectations weighing on this team?
I don't think so. I don't think it is. I think, there's been a lot of this just like, I don't really understand. We on the team, on the roster, we should be better. We should be, we feel like we match up well against people, and then it comes to the game time, and it might be one play that doesn't get executed right, or this or that, or the situation, and it's just like there's just always something off, and we got to figure out what that is, and we've been working to do that, but we there's a sense of urgency to do that even more now.
You guys can control only we control, but the Eagles are playing today. Do you check the score? What's the human nature side of that, if any? Do you just shut it out entirely?
Yeah, today's a Wednesday for me. Believe it or not, this is like the world that we live in, and now you live in. It's just like the whole world just doesn't exist outside of this. You have so many other things going on with Thanksgiving. You got people in town and all of that, but it's Wednesday. I got up and came to work and did my testing stuff that I did, get my weight room. You have to treat it like a normal game week, and a normal game week doesn't include watching football on Wednesdays.
On those lines, help me capture that. Can you kind of go into in detail what your quote-unquote Wednesday was like today?
Yeah, Wednesday starts early. It's about trying to get your body back into some shape to be able to practice after a game, especially 2 games quickly like that. Then it goes into a lift. You're getting yourself ready. Then we'll meet through the day, have a walkthrough, the practice, and then we're here getting a chance to talk with you nice people. And then we'll do a little bit more recovery. I've done a little bit now. We'll do a little bit more. We'll eat some lunch, head back up into meetings, and then more recovery after meetings this afternoon.